Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. On your way in, give a thumbs up, like this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. Now, my friends, today is the House of Assembly. Nevis will be having a House of Assembly today to make some amendments to the Integrity in Public Life Commission. This is the commission that is charged with monitoring government in St. Kitts-NEVIS. The Integrity in Public Life Commission, any corruption in government, they're supposed to investigate and monitor, make sure government is run properly and so. Now, on Saturday, on 2020 Vision Radio, Dr. Kelvin Daly interviewed one of the commissioners. He is now a former commissioner. He said his term expired June of this year. Mr. Alfred Tyrrell. So he's now a former commissioner. And it was quite an interesting interview. Mr. Tyrrell was very iffy in terms of speaking because he's bound by a clause of an oath, they call it, of secrecy. So he's not allowed to speak, not even to explain how the commission works, which is fascinating to me. Now, back to the story. Today, the Premier of Nevis and his cabinet will meet to amend this Integrity in Public Life Commission. Two amendments that is important that they will be making. Number one, they are going to appoint another commissioner. And number two, they are going to make some amendment to say government ministers may be investigated, or they just have to swear on the Bible, and that is it, which means not much investigation will be happening there. Now, Mr. Tyrrell was asked the question on Saturday, which I also find fascinating, was whether the commission have powers to investigate, yes or no. And I find it, morning brother, I find it quite interesting that he couldn't even answer yes or no to that question. And then he later said that no, the commission would have never investigated anything in this country. Nothing came forth, so they would not have investigated anything. Now, back to the story. The Premier and his cabinet will meet today to appoint another commissioner, most likely from the government side, because there is no leader of the opposition because of the chaos that happened recently with the Honorable Cleon Stapleton Simmons and the Honorable Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge. Most of you know about that already. So a leader of the opposition, even though the NRP won 2 seats, a leader of the opposition was not nominated. As a consequence, the Premier now, the Constitution says the Premier of Nevis has the power to appoint a member to replace Mr. Alfred Tyrrell. Mr. Alfred Tyrrell was nominated way back by the Honorable Joseph Parry when he was a leader of the opposition years ago. And his term expired in June, so they're going to appoint another member. And so it's going to be a 3-member commission supporting the government, because 3 of them are going to be appointed by the government. Now, remember in my previous video I said, which titled The Special Relationship Between the Prime Minister and the Premier. The Premier of Nevis is the Premier on the island of Nevis, and he is also the opposition leader in the federal parliament. So he has the power now to appoint somebody as a member of the opposition in St. Kitts, a commission in St. Kitts, which is a commission by itself. And then he comes over to Nevis now. He's the Premier, so he will have 3 members on his commission. That is, I don't know what that is, but my question is the commission, Integrity in Public Life Commission, now a government department? Because if all the members are going to be appointed by the government to investigate the government, these people are working for government. So of course I don't expect any investigation to happen. and Mr. Tyrrell said nothing would have happened before that. So if 3 of the members are appointed by the government, of course they will be acting in favor of the government. That is what the culture is around here. This is not England. This commission, Integrity in Public Life Commission, this should have been an independent body where members are elected. That is how I see it. Members need to be elected because of the small community, and members are appointed. They want their job. They want to keep their job, so they're not gonna investigate nothing in there. So, and another thing is that the leader of the opposition in Nevis, there's no leader of the opposition in Nevis. That leader was supposed to be Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge. She won her seat. Cleo Stapleton Simmons won her seat as well. So they were supposed to appoint a member of the Senator and to be a member of the Senator. And it was supposed to be 3 members of the NRP in there in opposition, and then Janice was supposed to be the leader of the opposition, and then she would have had the chance to appoint a member. But that didn't happen. There's no leader of the opposition, so the Premier now has the power to appoint another person to replace Mr. Alfred Tyrrell there in the Nevis Integrity in Public Life Commission. And you guys would have remember I asked a number of questions years ago about that same thing. Do you remember how long it took to have that commission in place? I was going to press conferences month after month asking why, when will the commission be, when will it be up and running? And month after month, it was delays upon delays. It's not running. They need to read one more bill or sort of thing. And then long after they come and they read it into Parliament. But it was a watered down bill from the original Integrity in Public Life Commission, which had teeth, which was able to investigate government ministers. That was watered down to what we have now. And now today, it will be watered down a little bit more. And I'm saying that is not good, because Nevis is like a one-party state at this time. There's no opposition. There's no leader of the opposition. The government, remember I told you in previous videos, the government control like 80-something, maybe 90% of the economy. People are afraid to speak because of victimization, and they want to keep their jobs because they have bills to pay and all of that. And now we have a commission that will be 3 members will be appointed by the government. So these people will want to keep their jobs. These people are not going to investigate anything. And Mr. Tyrrell would have said for the years that they would have been there, they were not able to investigate anything. Nothing came forth. Another thing, the supporting documents, remember the folders that the government ministers normally take pictures with in there, showing their folders that they are giving documents to the commission, Integrity in Public Life Commission. Those documents, the commission will not be able to investigate those documents. All they have to do is swear that the documents are correct on the Bible. Swear that it's correct, and then the commission will push it through and say, okay, it's correct. That is another amendment I am hearing that is going to take place. And that is not, to me, this is not a democracy. No, this is a one-party state. And the Prime Minister and the Premier has a special relationship happening. So nobody is going to pull up anybody. The Premier is the leader of the opposition in St. Kitts and the Premier of Nevis in Nevis. So he has tremendous powers. He's going to appoint somebody in St. Kitts to be on that commission there. And then on the island of Nevis, he has 3 people there representing him. So it's like a monopoly of power. And I would hope, I'm going to end this video, I'm going to give a plea today. I'm going to hope that the Premier will nominate me or somebody from the opposition side, like Patrice Nisbet would be a good nominee. Roberto Hector would be also good nominee as well. Lawyer Barbara Hartman is there. So these are people that have the capacity to investigate. They're knowledgeable. They know about government. They can investigate this government and see if any wrongdoing is being done. Even me, I could go in there. I don't have any knowledge on law, but I'm a fast learner. I have common sense. I will be able to look through the documents and investigate anything that is going wrong. So that would be better than to appoint a member in support of the government, because all that will do is to give somebody another job to work. Having 3 members is like another government department. So my friends, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like this video on your way out. Like. Subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel. Share it with all your friends and family. And I'll see you again in the next video. Much love. Bye-bye.